Hello to you all. You are welcome to the channel again. In this lesson, we are going to look at exact equations. And remember, I said when you are given a differential equation, check whether it's separable. If it's not separable, check whether it is homogeneous. If it's not homogeneous, then try to make it homogeneous. If it isn't, it's not possible and it has linear coefficients, you find a way to make it homogeneous and then make it separable and find your solution. And there is another method of solving differential equations called the exact method. So let me say I have my differential equation in my differential form mxy dx plus nxy dy being equal to 0. So then my solution is going to be f of xy being equal to c. Let's say if it was in the general form, if it were to be the general form, this is how my solution will be. Then I can say my total differential, that's the f, is going to be such that I'm going to have del f del x dx plus del f del y dy will be equal to 0. So this is how I can rewrite my differential equation. And if that is the case, I'm going to say my del f del x is going to be what? M xy. And my del f del y is going to be n xy. And for this to be exact, for this to be exact, I'm going to say that my del square f del x del y must be equal to del square f del y del x. And for your information, this right here is called the Clairaut theorem. The Clairaut theorem. So what do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? What I mean is, if I find the partial derivative of my m with respect to y, it must be equal to the partial derivative of my let me see. Let me check my equation again. So I have m dx. So that is it. With respect to y, it must be equal to the partial of n with respect to x. So this is what I mean. So this is what it means. If this is the case, it means my differential equation is exact. Okay. And to find my solution, I'll just find del f. I'll just say del f del x is equal to m, and my del f del y is equal to n. And I'm going to use this right here to find my solution. But I'm going to use this to check whether my differential equation is exact. So what do I mean? Let me go to my next page to solve an example. So let's see something. I have an example here which says we have 1 minus 2xy dx plus 4y cubed minus x squared dy. So to check whether it's exact, let's say this is my m and this is my n. So the partial of this with respect to y, let me say m sub y will be equal to what? Minus 2x. We are differentiating with respect to partial differential with respect to y. Okay, and my n sub x is going to be what? With respect to x is going to be what? Minus 2x as well. So since they are equal, I'll say this differential equation is exact. And I'm now going to say that my del x is 1 minus 2xy, and my del y is 4y cubed minus x squared. And at this moment, I can choose either of them to start my solution. So I am going to decide to use my del y. So I'm going to say from del f, because we are trying to find the solution in this form, f of xy to be equal to c. So that's what we are looking for. So del f is equal to 4y cubed minus x squared dy. Okay, minus, okay. And I'm going to find the integral of both sides, which will give me f of xy to be equal to y power 4 minus x squared y plus, because it's a partial derivative, we are going to have our constant as a function of x. Okay, because it's a partial derivative with respect to y. Okay, we are going to have our constant as a function of x. Okay, and I'm going to name it equation 3. So from this equation, we also remember that our del x is equal to, let's find the del f, the partial differential of this with respect to x. In doing so, we are going to have this goes to 0, and we have minus 2xy plus h prime of x. Because it's a function of x, it's just going to give me h prime of x. And we already know from our equation here that del x is 1 minus 2xy. So it's equal to 1 minus 2xy. So we can see clearly that equating these two, we are going to have this cancel this, and we'll have our h prime of x to be equal to 1. But I'm not looking for h prime of x, I'm looking for h of x. So what do? I integrate, and I get x. So then my f of xy now becomes y power 4 minus x square y plus my h of x, which is x. And this is my solution. Okay, so this is how we work out this. So in the next lesson, I'm going to solve a shortcut way of doing the same problem. Okay, thank you.